I'm Andrew Marshall, and I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. Graduated from University of Cincinnati in their DAP program, Design, Architecture, Art, and Planning, from the design school, which was, the major was digital design, back when everybody kind of thought that the future was going to be interactive DVD ROMs. And so I spent a lot of time with Director and Flash, and I guess that would be my earliest motion graphics work, is stuff in that, like Flash and Director animation. I think like a lot of other people, I happened into it. I initially came to Southern California to do visual effects, and I took jobs working as a graphics assistant, and it just happened to be for companies that were doing motion graphics, and that's kind of how I found myself in there, and I just kind of grew from there. Responded to a company that was looking for a graphics assistant, who was looking for someone that could handle Photoshop and Illustrator, and some editing and some knowledge of 3D. And at the time, that meant Lightwave. Was what the shop was working in, and so I had to, like, in the first week, learn how to use a new program. The people that I worked with have by far been the most valuable asset to me. I've been very lucky in that I've worked under some really talented art directors and creative directors, and I've learned a tremendous amount from them. I've also learned a tremendous amount from other freelancers that I've encountered socially and professionally. And there's hardly a day goes by that I don't learn something new from the people that are around me. I would say the finessing the end product. Just really, once everything has been decided on and we've got all of our footage is shot, the majority of our 3D is done, just compositing and dialing that in is, I think, my favorite part of the job. I would say a lot of times with people that are just starting to break into the field, or they get really bogged down in software. And I want to learn Softimage because I saw this incredible thing that somebody did in Ice and Softimage, or I want to learn Maya because that's what they use at this studio, and they really get mired in that. I prefer Cinema 4D. It's a motion graphics standard, but a lot of things are very easily done there. But that doesn't matter so much as being able to look and assess what you're doing and think about it critically. I've seen people do incredible work in Lightwave, incredible work in Maya, Max. They're all capable of incredible work. The important thing is to be able to look at what you're doing and understand why that piece that was done that looks so nice actually looks so nice. As far as compositing software goes, they all really kind of do the same thing, if I want to be very general about it. After Effects or Nuke or Shake, they put all the pieces together. Knowing how all those pieces go together is far more important than having gone through all of the tutorials on learning a specific package. Learning to look has been the most invaluable thing. Like learning to look and kind of understand what your goal is and how far or close you are to that has been the most valuable thing. It's not necessarily any specific trick, like a flare here or like a, working out the right depth of field. It's looking at what I've done and being able to come to terms with having to change it all, right? To detach myself from it somewhat, and I actually recognize that no, there's a better way to do this. It can look better this way. I think you just really have to roll with that, and even if you do, and everyone does, get some notes from a client that really feel like you're moving in a direction that you're not going to like. It's different from your initial design. It's strange. You know that it's not going to work. Then I start to see it as a new challenge, which is to make it work despite my conflict with it. And sometimes I'm more successful than others, but you just have to reframe your perspective on it and know that we're in a professional industry. It's not an art gallery. I don't get to always do exactly what I want, how I want to do it. There's a lot of cooks in the kitchen, and I have done my best job when I'm happy with something that makes everyone else happy as well.